Okay, this week, instead of our normal asking for a friend that comes in from a conference or a training, I want to talk about a situation that a friend of mine brought to me over coffee. And he said, Karin, I am so devastated. I have worked for this company for nearly 2 decades, and I gave my notice the other day because I got my MBA and there's this really great opportunity, and everybody is treating me so poorly. My boss isn't talking to me. My boss's boss isn't talking to me. And after all I've done for this company, this is making me so sad. Here's what I said to him. First of all, this is not your fault. You have been an active contributor. You have done so many remarkable things, and don't lose sight of all of that. Celebrate that. Take time to reflect on those things and write them down. And know that this behavior is not good. It is not appropriate. And this is not about you. They're probably very stressed about how are they going to replace someone so great, and what about the workload that's coming in. And so know that it's not about you. And third, I would ask you to really reinvest in the other relationships that you have there. Take the time to say goodbye and maintain those relationships, because that's always so important going forward. So now I'd like to turn the tables a bit and pose a question for the LinkedIn community. So there are 5 reasons that I think this is really destructive. First, karma. If you want to have genuine connection with people, show up as a manager building genuine connection even when somebody is no longer working for you. The second thing I would say is their coworkers are watching. They're looking at how you're treating this person and saying, gosh, after all these years, why don't they really value what he brought to the table? And a third, I would say, really consider your brand, first, both for prospective employees and for customers. When someone is treated poorly on the way out the door, they're not just telling their therapist, right? They're going to church and they're putting it on the prayer tree. They're talking about it at their son's baseball game. Everyone is hearing about the experience and what it's like to be treated that way at your company. And I would say also think about rocky transitions. You want this person to be helping and training other people as they are leaving, and you want that to be as smooth as possible. And the 5th thing I would say is consider you might want this rock star employee to come back at a future date, and if you burn that bridge, there is no way they would consider doing that again. So those are a few of my thoughts. What would you add?